Hey guys and girls, what's up, Synergy here, and we're bringing you a brand new video. This one's going to be this week's Nightfall, and you're also going to see exactly the perks that are with it as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this, and we are going to be doing you a nice and easy solo speed run. And basically, yeah, let's get to it. So what I'm using is I'm using the Hunter class. The weapons that I'm going to be using throughout this Nightfall is going to be the Media Multi-Tool, a Fire 1000-yard staff, and a Fire Quillam's Terminus, along with a Truth Rocket, and you'll see exactly why. And also I am going to be using the Sleeper Simulant. So what we're going to do is we're going to test out a few weapons while we're actually doing this speedrun. So the first setup that I'm going to have is the Blink Strike for invisibility, along with Shadow Jack that allows me to stay invisible for longer. I'm going to have Vanish on my actual super as well, so I can just go into Invis if I do need it, and I'm also going to have Sit Down to go Invis. The reason being is we can skip the whole of the first room. Nice and easy, I guess. Okay, so obviously only certain classes will be able to do that, but if you are on a Warlock and you are on a Titan, what you want to do is you want to go to the right hand side and you want to do it pretty quick. The end spawn, you may want to figure out about taking that one out if you are using a different class. But for now, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Hunter tutorial, how to do this nice and fast and under half an hour as solo. Yes, it's a big Nightfall, under half an hour. Have you seen anybody faster so far? So yeah, let's get to it and show you through it. So first of all, you want to start out by shooting the thrall. Second of all, don't be afraid of using your sniper ammo, so you can actually take out some of these acolytes along the way. You'll find to the right hand side of that box, a lot of them acolytes will basically pop their heads out. So I'm just getting that one down low. I know it's facing the wrong way, but we can just finish it off with the Mida. Mida. Okay, so we got some heavy ammo spawn, so we're just going to throw a skip grenade there, draw the acolyte out. Now you're going to see the Hallowed Knight will come towards you. You just want to headshot him. You can see I completely failed my first shot right there. So what I'm going to do, pull out my meter and just finish him off with the headshots. Okay, so now our ammo is looking pretty good. Now the one thing I don't want to do at the moment is to stay in blink. The reason being is we're going to have to jump over to the right and left hand sides to activate basically the timers. Okay, so you just want to back up here because you've got to remember that your Guardian shields do not replenish, so we're just going to try and keep our shields as high as possible for the next part. So you can see me switching to better control at the minute. You can actually use a combination of better control, you can use your higher jump, whatever you feel more comfortable with, feel free to use it. So we're just going to snipe some of these wizards. 2 snipers will generally take them out, but you can see I actually choose to just finish that one off with the Mida. And we completely whiffed that shot. There we go, so we'll finish up with the headshot. This is the part where you want to be careful because it's so easy to jump off the edge right here, so I'm just going to come across. You can see that the special ammo right there, we're not going to take that just yet. First of all, we're going to place our ghost into here, we're going to fire 4 shots with the 1000 yard, and then we're going to finish it off with the meter. Okay, now you can see the purple essences that are coming towards you, known as effectively the purple bombs. All you need to do, run around in a circle once they get close to you. Once you hear them ping, there you go, you're safe. Next up, you're going to have 2 more wizards, so 1, and you need to take that one out first. The second one is going to come from all the way over there, so you're just going to take that one out, nice and easy. And you'll have 2 knights up the top, just take them out, simple as that. You'll find the second knight will hide behind here, so as you can see I completely fluffed that shot. You'd think it would hit, but I have to actually go a bit further, and we'll finish him off with the Media Multi-Tool yet again. Whew, damn it's hot and it's snowing, guys and girls, snowing. I hate the snow. Not because I'm a spoil sport, because I always end up that guy that falls on his ass all the time.
Let's get to the other battery.
Okay, so we're just going to come across and we're going to finish off the little lads that are around here. Bit of dry throat there. And we're just going to back up. Tell me what you want to do now. Keep it rolling, 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 rolling on. Do. Okay, so you just want to take out these acolytes nice and easy. Just use your miner, don't bother using your other ammo, there's no need to. The second one is you're going to have another set of 2 witches that are over here, and you can see I can practically fluff this right now. Completely missed every single shot. What the hell? So I decided to pull out my heavy and just finish them off that way. Okay, yeah. Unlike me, you guys probably won't miss those shots because they were seriously easy shots. I mean, I should have got them easy. So we're just going to rinse and repeat, and we're going to do exactly the same with this side right now. 4 shots with the fouling yard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull out the meter and finish it off. Now you see the purple bombs? They're coming towards. I drop down on the left and then I start to move in the circle. Okay, you can see the wizards coming towards. We're just going to turn, shoot this wizard. Whoop. We fluffed our shot again. My snipes are not on point today. Oh my god. You know what? Screw this, we're pulling out the heavy. That's right. My snipes ain't on point. I pull out my heavy. Headshot. And now I need to reload, which is always the case. There you go. Finally get our snipes back on point. Oh look, we can finally hit now. Son of a bitch. Like I said, guys and girls, it is a Nightfall video, so it's just going to be a little solo tutorial. Now, like I said, you want to be very careful jumping across here. I decided to go diagonal. The reason being is I always overshoot my jumps. So we're just going to do exactly the same. Get across, come over here. Don't worry about accidentally being hit a little bit. So we're just going to finish these ads off with the Mag Multi-Tool. Simple as that. Now, a lot of people are under the impression that your health doesn't actually regen. It does regen, however it regens at an incredibly slow rate. Once you have finished these ads, you're going to move on to the actual next area. Now the next area, one of the main things you don't want to do is you don't want to just rush in there, and you don't want to go all guns blazing, and I'm going to show you exactly why as well. So we're just going to switch up here, and we just put our super so it lasts longer, and we're just going to take a few of these out. Now you can see the acolyte's eyes shooting towards me straight away, so I'm just taking out random ads here. We're not worrying about the acolyte eye, and now we've run out, we're going to use that blink strike, and we're going to get back towards the doorway, otherwise we are going to get wrecked. First of all, this fire, you can easily dodge that, so you can just finish him off nice and easy. I'm just using the miner to start with. Now the next set of ads that are going to spawn as soon as you kill that acolyte is going to be the scions. Ready? So there's the acolytes down. Get ready for it. Now these are the ones that will do the most damage, as in the most DPS tier. Here they come. Now you're going to see the type of DPS that they will do as soon as I start to devour them myself. Eat them up if you may. You can see my health going down pretty quick. If I was actually in the pack at the moment, I'd probably be dead right now. We're just going to take all of the acolytes first. Scions. Scions are a priority, so obviously if you've got your rocket launcher equipped, just put that straight on. I'm just going to move up to my heavy ammo, and I'm just going to take them out one by one. There we go. Now one of the good perks on this heavy, as in the Quillen's Turnus, is you do have a chance of regenerating some health from the kills that you get. But like I said, we're just taking out all of the little ones first, so you can see them all up there. Get rid of any scions that you see. Okay, the tortured phalanx, what you can do with them is you can just snipe them. Usually it'll take about 4 shots to the head, unless you're actually using a black spindle, which has slightly higher impact than 1000 yard stone. And like I said, these scions, they don't replicate, they don't duplicate or anything like that, so you can actually just take them out nice and easy, and the phalanxes you can just snipe. Sometimes it will be a bit awkward because you'll be, like I am at the minute, on top of something which basically slides you back down, and it sort of puts off your aim with your sniper. And there goes the target assist. God damn you, hidden hand! Okay, first of all, you don't want to be close range to them because if they put the shield in front and they hit you, that's going to take off a lot of your health, and chances are, if you've got as much health as I do right now, it's going to one-shot you. Okay, so we're just edging ourselves forward, we're trying to figure out where the ads are, so we know one's over here to the right. Gonna see if we can coax him out. No, but we did coax the left one out, so we're just going to take that one down. Okay, so now that the left one's down, we need to get rid of this right one. There we go. We'll just finish that one with the meter. Alright, that should leave about one more left. Okay, so we're just going to snipe him again and finish him off with the meter. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. This is where you want to grab as much ammo as you physically can do. And you're going to see the Tortured Wizard now. One of the perks in the Nightfall, you can see how that shield is not going down. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be switching up my weapons in a second. I'm just going to waste some of this heavy ammo and then I'm going to use a synth. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the best range in the world, this gun. So we're just going to take out this shadow right now. Now these are spawning solely from the wizard being up. What we're going to do is we're actually going to switch our guns to a normal gun and we're going to put the truth on, but first we'll kill the ad that's attacking us. So we're going to quickly switch to the truth, go into our inventory and we're going to synth heavy ammo. Okay, so now we've got 7 void rockets. Obviously if you have a void sniper this will be a lot quicker than what I just did. We're just getting rid of some of the ads right there and we're going to try and take this wizard down as much as we can do. Unfortunately she ends up behind the rock right there, which makes it super awkward. Okay, we're not firing and we're just going to wait. We're going to have to take out some of these ads. So we're going to take out any of the phalanxes that are around, because we realise that we cannot get a shot on that wizard right now. We try to get a shot right here, and then one of the little things gets in the way. So, now that we've got 3 rockets and 2 rockets left, what we're going to do is we're going to push ourselves forward a little bit. I'm going to come over to this rock here, which we should have done from the start, to be fair. Could have saved a lot of time. Might have even done it in 25 minutes if I'd thought of this before. There we go, okay. So now that the wizard is low, you want to take it out as fast as you can. So I'm just using my super right now to get back into invis. Okay, this will be the ideal opportunity for us to switch back our weapons. Okay, so we got the Mitre back on, so we can start taking out that phalanx and any of the remaining ants. Now the next part is fairly simple, all you need is a sniper. So we go up here and then we realise there's actually a lot more ads left than we anticipated, so we're just going to back off there, take out the Acolyte Eye because that will do the most DPS to you. We're actually going to take out the Blight on the left hand side, just in case it messes us up for any reason whatsoever. Okay, so you can see a phalanx is actually attacking me right there, so we just snipe him down. And we take out the Acolyte as well. Once all of these ads are down, what you're going to find is that there's going to be a night spawn. You can see how that one went invisible right there. So we're just going to back up. We're going to take out the Blight. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should take your Blight down. Okay, now we've got plenty of sniper ammo, but you want to watch out for that fire that they shoot, and you want to get as many headshots as you can on Alak the Templar. Okay, so that's the next part. Once this part is done, we're going to be using quite an interesting tactic for the next bit. Now, this is going to be one of the perks of having a invis blade dancer. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable with running straight past those ads right there, you can just go into your sit down invis. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to mix it back up a bit. We're going to make sure we got our vanish on, and we're going to put Stalker back on very shortly. And we realise that our synth isn't loaded. Don't even ask me why I was wasting so much time doing that.
We're on the right track. Alak-Hul's energy marker is getting stronger.
You're going to see me make a little bit of a dumb mistake in a minute. I just think that I can basically go in the invis and the shriekers still can't see me, and that was actually a mistake. They can see you. However, you can still make it pretty damn safe using that perk. Okay, so all we're doing now is we're just taking out enough ads to build up our super. Okay. So we're not actually bothering with any of the shriekers, and you're gonna see me just go for some snipes here. Some of my snipes, like I said, my snipes have not been on point today, unfortunately. All we want is that supercharge. There we go. So we got the supercharge, and we decide that we want to damage some of the acolytes because we want as little ads in that doorway as possible. Unfortunately, that arc shield keeps getting in the way of my shots, and therefore I think to myself, screw it. Then I realise that there's all them there, and I actually go back straight into invis. And what I'm going to do is start running right now, just using the normal double jump. When I get to here, I'm going to go invis again, and then I'm going to go straight forward. Okay, so yeah, we're being hit, but it's not damage that can take us out. The next part is the ever so elusive bridge. So on the bridge, there's going to be a lot of thrall that spawn at the bottom. We're just going to take them out with the mead multi-tool. Well, as much as possible, and our grenades as well. Effectively, this is one of the most boring parts. So we know that our heavy synth was practically up not long ago. What we're going to do is we're going to actually be using the sleeper simulant in the next part. You're going to see exactly why I choose this specific gun. You can obviously use whatever guns that you wish. The tactic that I use will be effective for any guns, so don't worry if you don't have the same guns as me.
Your fate lies below.
Right, so we've just checked our synth. We're going to switch it up. So we're actually going to switch to the Doom of Cheltis, and we're going to put on the sleeper simulant, or I like to call it stimulant, just because it sounds cooler. And when I looted this, I realised that I actually had full sniping ammo anyway. Now, one of the mistakes that a lot of Guardians will make at this point is they'll obviously run around, they'll go willy-nilly killing all the ads and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to use my invisibilities to my best example. So first of all, we need to figure out where he is. There he is, so we just used a skip grenade, and we're just going to snipe him in the head as much as we can. Then what he's going to do is he's going to disappear, and he's going to reappear. So that's where we want to sit down, get back into our stalker invis. That way we can get a good shot on him. So we're actually using the sleeper simulant. You can see that's taken off 16,000. I haven't actually leveled that one to 320 yet. It's actually at level 310. So if I did level it, it will probably do a lot more DPS, which is something that I'm actually going to work on. So we are going to get that one up to 320 just for future videos. So you always want to be aware of your surroundings. Keep an eye on that radar on your screen. when he is actually spawning these ads, I'm going to show you an effective way that you can take out the ads and you don't even need to worry about using ammo on them. So first of all, we're just moving around in a circle, so we're going to get him to disappear. Okay, we take one pot shot there, and we're trying to figure out where the heck he is. He should be right here. There he is. Now that we're sniped him, we can actually see him. I'm going to use that skip grenade. Hopefully that will make him disappear in 3, 2, 1, and disappear. It's a kind of magic. Okay, now pay attention to this part, because this is the part where you need to learn how to take out all of the ads effectively without even having to stop and without having to make yourself effectively prone in one position. So you just run straight up to the curse route, jump, and then over. And what the curse roll is going to do then is they're going to explode and take out any remaining ads that are quite near them. Once all these are down, Alak is going to respawn. Now what you want to be careful of is where his respawn points are. Obviously if you can go invis, you can go invis. Okay, so he's just disappeared, so this is where we're going to sit down in a second. So we're not going to give him an opportunity to get a surprise attack on us. Right, so we're going to snipe him in the head. What we want to do is we want to get rid of all the waves of ads. As soon as you got rid of all the waves of ads, what you're going to find is the Darkblade is going to have a movement increase. When this movement increase is active, you need to be spread apart from him as much as physically possible, just to allow you to get some shots off, and then basically you run. You don't just try and go to ham on him, as in trying to DPS him straight down, because he's going to be a lot faster than you expect and you'll get taken out. So you can see I'm just using that simulant right now. I've still got 2 shots in it, which is quite good. And now he's brought in his next set of foes. So what we're going to do, run straight to the hallowed throw, jump up, and then jump up, and you can see the ads are getting taken out as I do this. There we go. And you just want to time it right. And take out a few of the throw like normal. Just use our blink strike. And we can just shoot that one because it's low on health, which will take out the other one in turn. We can see heavy ammo on the floor, but we can also see on our radar that Alak is very close. So we're going to go into invis now while he's gone invis. So we're basically using invis against invis. So where's he gone? Just using that spike grenade. There we go, we've got eyes on him. Okay, he seems to have shifted his position. We're just taking random pot shots, seeing if we can get him. Now we can hear that he's gone back in invis. So what we need to do is exactly the same. Okay, and we actually forget to do it at that point, so we're just going to get the hell away from that radar. Come on, where are you, pudding tits? There you are. Okay, take off as many shots as we can. It's obviously better if you do get the crit shots, but it's not essential. I've not seen any videos that are actually faster than what I do, and I make quite a few mistakes. You can see first of all, I am actually quite close to him there, so I'm just going to back off before I take any form of shots. There we go, 1, 2, and let's waste the last one. There you go. So that's the last of our heavy. We actually use our blade dancer, but I didn't mean to. When I was doing this, I was like, oh shit, why did I use that, man? Anyway, it gives us time to basically use a heavy ammo symbol. And there is the Darkblade. So he's going to reappear right now. Okay, so he's to the left. We're just going to take some random pot shots on him. And there you go, he's going to charge his last set of foes now. So just like before, you can use your invis to your abilities, but the cursed thralls are the ones that you are aiming towards, but in this case they're called hallowed thralls as well. So hallowed and cursed thralls, you want to run up to them and then jump at them and they will automatically explode, therefore dealing AoE damage to all the thralls that are around them and taking them out. That way you don't need to waste your time taking them out with your own supers, and you do not need to shoot them at all. See, they're all gone. It's a kind of magic. Right, so as we get into it, we have the Darkblade running towards us. This is where his movement speed is increased, so you need to be extra vigilant, extra careful. So what you need to do is you need to keep on the move. You can see he's right close to me right there, so if I wasn't an invis hunter, he could possibly take a swing at me right there, so we're just going to get as many shots as we can. But we've also got to bear in mind the speed that he's going at the same time. Because he's in a darker speed, not darker, what the hell am I speaking? Because he's in a faster speed and his movements increase, what you're going to find is you will only get a certain amount of shots to get off on him, and then you need to move around in a circle, clockwise or anti-clockwise, but preferably obviously away from him. So you can see I take one shot there, I take two shots, he's quite close, so I'm going to take a few more shots, and now I'm going to peg it. Okay, he's gone back in invis again, so he's disappeared. So we're gonna do exactly the same. That's right, I know your tricks, bitch. There we go, we took a few sniping kills at the expense of him taking a swing at us, but he doesn't deal any damage whatsoever other than literally one little speck. Obviously we don't mind that, but we're not gonna let him get a full-on swing onto us. Here we go. If you do want to know my Nightfall reward for this week as well, because I don't actually show it in this video, I'll basically tell you my past 30 Nightfalls have been Vanguard shells, and likewise with this one, Vanguard shell. So, simple as that. It's nothing exciting for you to see. Unfortunately, I can't show you. Way, exotic, get in there! Okay. So anyway, we're back into invis. We're about to finish him off. We've run out of special, we've run out of heavy, so we've just got to finish him off as normal with our normal gun. In this case, it's the Doom of Cheltis, so we're just aiming for the headshots, as in the crit area. If you want to go invis, I'll go invis. It's all gravy, baby. There we go. See if we can get some crits on him. There we go. Nice and easy. You're almost dead, bro. And on the next run, he should get dead. Just gonna wait for him. There you go. You can actually still hit him while he's going into that mode as well. So as soon as he's disappearing, just aim to the top of the smoke and fire. And bye bye, Alak-Hul the Darkblade. That is Nightfall tutorial, nice and fast, nice and easy guys and girls, and we're gonna finish him off right here for you in 2 seconds flat. Are you ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Gonna get a drum roll. Why did I just do that? That's twice I've done that. Whoop. With my king himself, he's sexy Leroy. Okay, now that I've actually wasted my super and I didn't actually want to use my super, we're just going to take out some random pot shots, and we're actually going to have to finish him off on the next run as well. So obviously you can save time by not accidentally clicking those super buttons. There we go. And there you go, you're dead. Bye bye. Peace out guys and girls.